Both teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Iowa Hawkeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, checking in with Iowa's head coach before the game. He is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in, and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Hawkeyes headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Hawkeyes call a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
I'm gonna take it to the bank. Yeah, people tell me how to cook it. I'm on in the way. It broke it for turn on one like a slide. 10,000 on that. This ain't conversation. Pull up in my dirty quicksand. They like Chick-fil-A. Feel it kinda good. At the house, what they made today. Never tripping about a bitch. Like shit like them a spray. Broke on my bitch. Left everything. But I say, like spaghetti. Number one rule. Never eat a bitch spaghetti. You could be my little shit. But you're not my own. Put the dick on. Now she got the Holy Ghost. Track the D-sign out. Driving like a rainbow. If we still winning, shitting on the nigga, let's make a toast. Back smack flow, back smack flow. Get that back smack flow, back smack flow. Get that back smack flow, back smack flow. That's right.
They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. They'll start on the ground with Brown. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They give it back to him. Taken down.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Turn turns it upfield. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
I love the third down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on third down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line.
We've all seen limitations in our lives. So maybe it's the speed thing. It's not the fight. It's the feeling against it. It's not really.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Here comes the heat. On the move to the left. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Oh, he's got some space. The 40. He's at the 30. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
All you got to do is give this guy a little bit of space. That's all he needs. But his speed, he's in the second level just like that, breaking off an explosive run.
Here's a give to Malton. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Six-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. In the red area, it's Phillips. Maybe got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And they did tack on the extra point. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Right back to the well. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Kinnick is having a conniption fit to try to help the D on third down. Indefinite noise. Here's Dylan Raiola looking to the big tight end. He's got it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throwing Raiola. They're all over it. Goes high to pull it in. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They got the explosive play now to finish the deal. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Running the red zone, it's Brown. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
After that sack, the O-line better get its act cleaned up. 3rd down coming. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. On the run, it's Phillips. There he goes. The 50. Past the 30. The 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it away. Touchdown, Iowa! An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Breaks the tackle. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Here's Raiola to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing the pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath.
Ah, man,
Settle himself down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet
on me, though, right?
understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And the Volunteers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to make one miss. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st quarter. We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Breaks into the open. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing this running game.
When you talk about creating big plays in a running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll ride him again. He's past the sticks. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Hawkeye! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point is true and the lead balloons to 21. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Here's Brown to begin the drive.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Pulls it in. Turning it on. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Left side is Dodson. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Hands it off. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Light coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces the 4th down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And the Vols will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Raiola to throw for it on fourth. Reels it in. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. It's complete to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Trying to establish the run.
Good enough.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Out wide left, it's Davis. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Drops back on 1st down. Rushes on. Out wide right, it's Diaz. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Phillips.
He's so cheesy.
He's got some space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Iowa!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Raiola fires left. Makes a connection. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him